Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. We're about to go live. Happy Monday to all of you. I have the beautiful, the gorgeous, the one and only Krisha with me. Krisha, if your mic ain't off, go ahead and say hi.
And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. Let us know if the audio is okay and if there is an echo ahead of time. Today, Sean.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
I actually wanted to take the day off today. That's one of the luxuries you have as a trader. You can just decide to take the day off. But I really didn't want to let you guys down because I wanted to do an update on everything we talked about on Saturday. We didn't do a update for you guys on Sunday, deliberately, of course, because hey, it was a Sunday. It was Mango Day. Spending time with the Mango fam. And today we do have a lot to talk about because everything we essentially did discuss on Saturday has played out in the if this then that scenario, right? So we're going to be doing an update on what we talked about. We got the move, Krisha, and things are going to get really interesting, I think. Really interesting. It's a trader's environment. This is the time to be making money.
It is indeed. If you are a trader, you like this is the time to be learning. More importantly, for those of you looking to really trade and learn how to trade, and specifically learning execution, for those of you who need time to learn execution, this is the time, guys. This is a trader's market. This is where you practice. This is where you learn. Also, speaking of learning, the Mango discount code, I believe, yes, it is in the description. I never usually have control of the description because I'm usually the one leading. But no, it is in the description. The Mango discount code is available on the seed program, Sean, I believe, as well as the indicator. So just a quick heads up on that.
So let's go ahead and jump into the pre-chart session. I'm just going to do that while we wait for more people to join the stream. I'm going to try to keep today's stream as short as possible, guys. Hopefully under 45 minutes, okay? I was very successful on our stream on Saturday in keeping it under 30 minutes. So, hey, fingers crossed on this one. We do have a lot to talk about, but we won't be, likely won't be discussing any altcoins today. So let's see. Maybe Ethereum and Solana updates, but yeah. Let's jump into it. If I can.
Corey Lona says, looks like my new. Oh.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back on this beautiful, gorgeous Monday. It is so beautiful outside. Nothing can ruin my mood today. Even if Bitcoin was dumping, it wasn't gonna ruin my mood, right? Nothing, Christian, nothing. And Krisha is right here by my side.
How's it going, you guys? How's it going? Sean spiked my drink.
Yeah, and let's start off the day with some whiskey, shall we? How's it, Krisha? How's it? Okay.
It's good.
Before we begin, I want you guys to hit the like, hit the subscribe. That way we know you guys are actually enjoying these streams, and it really does help the channel out, because YouTube seems to want to put us into a death ball kind of thing, where the less we ask you guys to like the videos, the less you guys subscribe, the less people we get watching, and the less likes we get. So then YouTube sends even fewer people to us, and then the channel just dies, right? The channel dies. We feel less motivated to actually come out here for you guys every single day, because hey, we think, is anyone even listening? Right? But then, like Hori would say, Sean, maybe it's your mic. Maybe people can't listen because your mic is garbage.
So let us know. Okay, I'm going to be keeping a close eye out on the chat. If, the sound is an issue, let us know, and we'll try and do whatever we can to fix it on the spot. Okay.
Hey, Sean Nevins is in here with us today. How's it going?
How's it going? He says bear markets is definitely when you should put in the time to learn TA. Absolutely.
Indeed. So I want to be as organized as possible today. Krisha, I want you to be giving everyone an update on the really cool macro indicator you found in combination with Bitcoin, but you're going to have to do that tomorrow for everyone. Okay, so if you guys missed it on Friday, Don't worry, Krisha is going to go over it again tomorrow. Today, this is the agenda for the day, all right? I'm going to be giving you guys an update on what we discussed on Saturday, okay? Essentially, the trade idea for this week, right? So I'm going to give you guys an update for that. Then we're going to go over some higher time frame macro signals on Bitcoin, looking for the big bounce, looking for the big macro trend shift. Those two are different things, by the way, right? If you guys are looking at my screen over here on the dashboard, I'm not sure whether you guys can see it, but even around here, we were looking for that bounce, but we weren't looking back last year, right? Around 30K. We weren't necessarily looking just yet for the big move, right? But then when we came down here, we did look for the big move. So a big bounce, guys, and a big trend shift are two different things. So we're going to be discussing what signals I'll be looking for Bitcoin, where I say, you know what, there's no reason for me to be looking to hedge any Bitcoin over here. I'm going to be conservative on the long side, in that I don't want to be risking losing my Bitcoin position, okay? At the current juncture, I'm willing to lose Bitcoin position or some of my Bitcoin, and that's why I've been putting on my trades. So far, they've all been going in my way, right? But what signal am I looking for? Very, very simple signal for you guys, okay? I'm going to be giving that to you guys. Very, very simple signal. What will I be looking for where I say, you know what, I'm going to be trading it safe again in terms of Bitcoin, and I'll be looking to get aggressive on the altcoins, whether short or long, okay? So that's what we're going to be discussing, and then we'll circle back on over to the macro view, okay? I want to talk about a few things going on in the macro picture. Let's actually start with the dashboard right here. Right here we have the dashboard, and you guys are seeing the trend trading dashboard, but if you guys look towards the top over these tickers, there are a few things going on over here that are very, very interesting, and we want to be keeping an eye on this again, all right? Moving into the next few weeks, leading into August or September. So with that, Krisha, should we just jump into the actual technical analysis? Do you have any thoughts?
Well, so this is, okay, Mango dashboard. This is the daily time frame. Now we know that Bitcoin has been making some moves. Sean, what say you? Why don't we jump on over to the lower time frames on the dashboard to see what the dashboard has to say?
All right.
On the 4 hour
okay.
specifically.
So currently we're looking at the daily time frame on the dashboard, okay? And you guys can see the volatility is blue, right? And we talked about this on Saturday, saying that, guys, Bitcoin is gearing up for a big move, okay? So get ready, okay? Get ready, and we're seeing that unfold. So it's already in progress. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the 4 hour. The 4 hour volatility switched long 1 hour ago. Volatility is red now. Trend is long, volatility red. So be a little bit careful, okay? The 4 hours telling you be a little bit careful buying the breakout, okay? So be very, very careful. We might be against resistance. Resistance combined with red volatility is a no buy, okay, on the 4 hour. What's the 12 hour saying? The 12 hour saying volatility is in the orange area, right? So mid aggressive. Trend is still short though, right? So now you're seeing 4 hour volatility red, right? Remember, 4 hour volatility is red. Trend's long, right? But the 12 hour saying the trend is short. So you have the 4 hour saying be careful, even though we're long, and the 12 hour saying, hey, we have downward trend pressure. So this picture alone is telling me that the 4 hour might be up against resistance, so be careful. Okay?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Krisha's on the same page with me. The daily is saying volatility short and trend short and volatility really low, right? This is a really, really interesting picture. Okay, now with this, we are going to be going on over to the charts. Okay, I'm going to switch right now. I'm going to be starting off with this is the dashboard. I'm just a little bit all over the place over here, guys. Krish has been leading, so I'm rusty. Okay, so this is the Mango view of the dashboard, guys. And what I have over here is the weekly time frame. And what I've essentially listed out for you guys is if you guys use your swing lows and swing highs toggle on the right hand side of your Mango view of the dashboard, again available at app.mangoresearch.co, completely free. Well, there's a free and a premium version. You guys can follow along with the free version. And again, the 12 hour, you guys don't have access to the 2-day time frame on the free version of TradingView, but you guys do have access to the 2-day time frame and the 4-day time frame on this dashboard over here, right? app.mangoresearch.co, and use the Mango view toggle right over here. Okay, so what I've done is I've toggled on the swing lows and swing highs. This is essentially, guys, my bread and butter as a trend trader, okay? But it's automated for you guys over here. Okay, the reason I don't turn it on for you guys often over here is because I see it automatically in my head, right? Because I'm primarily a trend trader. All of these things is I'm doing it subconsciously in my head, marking out the lows, marking out the highs. Over here, it's being done for you, for those of you who want to practice, right? It's a very, very cool way to practice your trend trading. What are we seeing over here? You want to look at the last three swing lows, swing highs, etc. We had a high, and then ever since then, Bitcoin literally bull trapped everybody over here. If you guys were using the Mango dynamic, you would have been saved. It protected you from this bull trap. But everyone who tried to buy this breakout, and by the way, buying that breakout, completely fine, right? If that was part of your system. If it's part of your system and doesn't protect you, it is what it is. But look how aggressive this bull trap was, Kusha.
Yeah.
We literally put in a high, and then took out both the lows. Both of these lows over here, okay? And then we put in a new low. Literally, boom. Aggressive break of the trend, okay? So after putting in the initial settings of a uptrend, we literally broke right down and put in a downtrend again. So now we have a lower high again, okay? So we are in an official downtrend on the weekly. However, this weekly is now shaping up in a way that it may actually take out last week's high, okay? Which is the lower high of the weekly downtrend. Are you guys following along with me? If so, hit yes or hit no on the chat. Can we put a poll? Can someone put a poll? Let's go ahead and put a poll. Are you guys following along? Create poll.
Oh, that's nuts.
You guys following along. This is the worst typo ever.
Can you only do that? Like, am I able to do that? Create a poll?
I've not knighted you a mod. Mock should be able to do it.
Guys, I'm not a mod yet. Why?
For
that I'm going to say no.
So those of you who are a bit shy, you guys can honestly click no. That way I know, right? So it's only all the smart students who raise their hand up and answer, yes, I understand. And all the shy students don't, okay? So now you guys have a way to, whoa, 95%. Damn, I must be a good teacher. Can I vote? Okay, so the few people who don't understand. 8%, that's not good enough for me. I need 100% yes. Okay, so essentially, guys, I'm going to switch on over to the charts, which I have opened right here actually, and I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on what a trend is. Okay, very, very quick, rough. You essentially have, I'm going to use squiggly lines to teach you guys. Okay, you essentially have a downtrend, okay, or you have a uptrend. Very simple, right? But the downtrend, guys, the downtrend, right? Let's say we're looking only at a downtrend. A downtrend is broken when you take out this juncture here, this crevice, this part of the hill, right? These are all hills, right? As soon as price moves and takes out one of the peaks, okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, peaks. Yeah. One of the peaks, right? The downtrend is broken, but that does not mean an uptrend is started. All it means is the downtrend is broken. To start an uptrend, you need a new peak formed clearly, and that only happens when you put in another low which is higher than the previous low, and then you put in a high that's higher than the previous high, right? So now this constitutes an uptrend. At the previous juncture though, guys, it was only at this point over here, we only had a break of a downtrend, not a beginning of an uptrend. The beginning of the uptrend starts once you confirm a new high. Now, what does this look like to you guys? Some of you might be noticing that, hey, wait a minute. This is a falling channel that broke out. That's why falling channels are considered bullish. They're considered bullish only when you actually break out of the channel, right? Because it ends a downtrend. Not otherwise, guys. So be very careful. You see a falling channel, they could fall forever. Fall forever until the trend ends. Only when the trend ends, the falling channel is broken, and that's when it's bullish. Okay, so people can get confused. Same story over here. When you have a rising uptrend, right? The only time this uptrend ends is when you put in a new low. Okay? And then then you only start a downtrend. Like remember, uptrend ending does not equal downtrend. Uptrend ending does not equal downtrend. Uptrend ending will only look towards a downtrend when you confirm a lower high, lower low. Same story flipped. So that's your crash course on trend trading. And now practice on the dashboard. Now I want the answers to be 100%, guys. Okay, next time I ask.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is also the crux to pattern trading, right? So
Yeah.
if you understand trends,
Yeah, you don't need
you don't have to sort of know the names. You'll sort of understand the pattern just by looking at that trend.
Saurav says HNT is probably the best example of following channel forever. That's awesome. Corey says Sean has me bullish at the gym, pumping iron, high highs on the bench. Ooh, my man. I haven't put in a new PR in like 2 years. 2 years, COVID, man. But yeah, so now we're going back on over to charts. Remember what we were talking about over here? We took a little bit of a detour for you guys who are looking to learn, and that's what Mango's about. Okay, teaching you guys, not just giving people signals. We put in a lower high, right? Lower high. Now we're gonna go back to the charts. And I want you guys to think back to what we were talking about on Saturday's live stream. Okay, Saturday's live stream was very, very important. I essentially set the tone for you guys. I set the conditions for you guys. People want exact targets, but you guys are seeing now why it's not like that. Okay, what do I say? I zoomed in on this candle. This candle here, okay, last week's candle, and we said, guys, there's a bull and bear fight going on at the moment. There's a bull and a bear fight going on at the moment. We pointed out to the dashboard's volatility. Actually, let me switch. Let me do the cool animation. Okay, we pointed out to the dashboard's daily volatility and said something's coming soon. Blue means something is coming soon. Get ready. Okay, within the next week or two, we're going to be seeing a big move, and that's unfolding right now. Why did I know that? Because the bull and bear fight going on this week's candle over here. Once it resolved, price would move in the direction of whoever won that weekly fight. And how were we looking for that to be resolved? If the bears closed the week, if the bears managed to close the week underneath 29,400-ish, this would have closed the week red. And then the confirmation would be if we take out the low of the same candle, right? On this week, okay? So if the bears closed it red by closing underneath 29,000, and again, for those of you who are new here, if the bears closed this candle here, guys, if the bears closed it underneath 29,400, we wouldn't have this candle. We would have a candle that instead looked like this towards the downside. I can't draw it here, unfortunately for you guys. Look like this. I can't draw it. Trading View won't let me draw it, but I'd like you to picture it. It would look a lot like this candle to the left-hand side. It would be red. That's essentially it. If you guys are on the Mango Seed program and you guys have
Sean, you're on the dashboard.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
Thank you. No, it was Mog, because I can see. Okay.
But my
Thanks,
point is, Krisha feels really like self-conscious when she makes the smallest mistakes, and I was telling her I make way bigger mistakes, and this is one of them. But yeah, guys, those of you who are learning, okay, understand this. If we closed last week's candle underneath the open, and the open was 29,478, the candle will close red. Period. Okay. Period. If we closed above the open, the candle will close green. Okay. So the bulls and the bears were fighting against the open of last week, which is why you guys are going to see a lot of price action traders or whatever, right? Candlestick analysis traders. They overcomplicate things and they'll be like, oh, the open. But why does it matter? It's because of the picture at the end of the day, a psychological picture at the end of the day. If this candle closed red, the bears would have won. And then taking out the low would be the confirmation for the bears, and we would have been looking for these lows to get tested at 28,000. But is that what we saw? No. We saw the other scenario that we talked about, which is if the bulls managed to close the candle green, that would be the win for the bulls, and the bears would essentially be saying, whoa, we did not have the force to close this candle green. Okay, that would signal a potential reversal. But the bulls do not really win yet until they do what? What did we say specifically in last stream? Until they fill in the wick. And that's what they'd be looking to do if they close the candle green. And we're seeing that unfold. That was one of our big scenarios. Okay? Bulls close the candle green, then fill in the wick. You could literally trade that. Okay, especially if you're on the C program and you're watching what Mock has been posting in the lower time frame trade analysis, right? His trade man, Mock has been doing a great job on his lower time frames. So I'm really glad that he's taken on the captain's hat on that, because I don't trade the low time frames aggressively anymore, especially on Bitcoin, right? I used to back in the day when I was like really aggressive with my account, especially my Bitcoin account. I wanted to grow my Bitcoin account. I don't anymore. But Mock has been doing that. Really follow him. He's posted a really great freaking PDF write-up on FVG.
Oh,
on,
yes, yes.
Really great PDF write-up, guys. If you guys in the C program, take advantage of it. Okay, I want to actually add that PDF into the actual course content. So stay tuned for that. He wants to iron out a few things in there. But great job, Mock. Okay, great job. So it's all lining up. Okay, filling in the wick now. What's more? What more have we been talking about? Okay, again, if we take out the high over here, guys, at around 32,468, that's going to be bullish. That's going to be the bulls making a massive win, okay, where we've essentially might be looking to confirm a higher low over here over long term, okay, over long term. Don't have that information just yet, okay? Remember, the bulls have a lot of work to do nonetheless, okay? Think about it. The bears had very little to do to have a victory, very little to do to have a confirmed victory, which was close the candle red and then take out the low. They weren't able to do that. The bulls are feeling that confidence now. The bears are feeling less confident. And what do they do when they feel less confident? They close out shorts. Closing out shorts are buys into the market. Buys into the market are essentially putting the price up. So the bulls and the bears are now on the same side until the bears start feeling confidence. Where will the bears feel confidence? That's the big question. Okay, where will the bears feel confidence? Okay, that's how you guys need to be thinking about the markets. That's how you get your support and resistance. One key level is right over here, 31,000. We mark this out on your 12-hour range. Again, Saturday's live stream. Watch it. Short stream, guys. Not a long one like this. Okay, watch it. We marked it out around 32,000. That's where the bears will feel a little bit more confidence. But we already tested it once, and the bears weren't able to push down. I really think the big level is coming in at around 36,700-ish, 37,000. Okay, let's say 37,000. Okay, we'll round it off there. That's the big level where the bears are going to feel a lot of confidence. That's good. That number, remember it. Everyone, note it down. Okay, type it on the chat right now so you guys remember. Everyone type 37,000, 37,000, 37,000, 37,000. Okay, I've been giving you guys numbers, but you guys, ever since December, people don't take these numbers seriously, and then price closes underneath, closes above, and people just forget about it. Now, if you guys all type 37,000, you guys will remember it when it comes. Because when you guys wake up in the morning and you guys see 37,000, you're like, hey, this number seems familiar. Oh, yeah, right. Sean made me freaking spam type it. So spam type it, 37,000. There you go. Good job, Alina. Good job. Attaboy. Attaboy, Herbert. Attagirl, Alina. Nanta, there you go. 37,000. Nice. Everyone. Krisha, you do too. 37 freaking thousand, man. 37,000. I want you guys to think of this number because it's going to be coming up again and again. Attaboy, sure. 36,999. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So now we have this. Okay, we talked about what's going on the trend trading dashboard. Okay, just to tell you guys what we've spoken about so far. We talked about the low high over here. Okay, we talked about how on the dashboard too, on the trend trading dashboard, we have short signals. Okay, the trend is still short, but the volatility is low. When volatility compresses, what happens? It tends to expand. Okay, compression leads to expansion. Compression leads to expansion. Okay, and then expansion leads to compression over the long term. Okay, so going back now, boom. Let me know, Kusha, if I'm ever on the wrong shot.
Michael Agato says it's over 37,000.
Over 37, yeah, that's gonna be the big. Okay, so now I have another chart for you guys here. This is the 4-day time frame. Okay, now people apparently have been stealing my analysis on this, making a little bit, few changes. Okay, and deeming it their own. And I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, so-and-so person has stolen your 4-day idea. Guys, I've been talking about this 4-day idea since like 4-day stochastics idea since somewhere around here. Maybe even, like, this has been my trade. This has been one of my trades. I've been spoon-feeding you guys on a platter. Essentially, the 4-day stochastics bottoming into the bear zone, okay, underneath 20-ish or around 20-ish, is a high probability bounce after some consolidation, right? So basically, 4-day stochastics bottom, this is the play. 4-day stochastics bottom, expect sideways where everybody gets bearish looking for a bear flag down, but instead we break up. Talk to you guys about it this time too, over and over again. I talked to you guys about it last year, same time, right? That was what prompted us to get ready mentally for the big trade. I have a video literally called Bear Trap,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bear Trap on the Mango educational playlist, right? Go
Yeah.
ahead and watch it, okay, where we talk about 4-day stochastics and a bunch of other things. Let's just go and mark it out, right? We'll just go ahead and mark out. I'm going to turn
Let me
off
see
the
if I can
RSI.
find that video, actually. I'm going to link it in the chat.
I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Mango RSI, and we're going to just use the Mango stochastics right here, and we're going to mark out each time the 4-day stochastics has bottomed out over here, okay? That has led to an eventual bounce, or rather just bottomed out, and we'll see if it led to a bounce. Okay, it bottomed here, and now we're seeing the bounce happen, right? Price is struggling to break down. Okay, so let's see how it plays out. It bottomed over here, right? And we saw a nice bounce. Bottomed over here, right? I can actually put it somewhere around here, and we saw a nice bounce. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going historically. Where we had over here, guys. It looks like it did not bottom, but this did come down lower. Just got redrawn because of the bounce that happened. Okay, because remember these RSIs are based on candle closes. But either way, this is close enough to it bottoming, and it literally triggered the COVID rally, right? Where else? Remember, these bounce, when I'm showing 4-day stochastics, guys, don't remember, bounce does not equal trend shift. Bounce just means bounce. I'm going to be giving you guys the big indicator to keep your life simple, very, very simple indicator for the combination of the two. Bounce into the big signal on the macro time frames to look for macro shift. For now, we're only looking for a bounce. Okay, again over here, we got the bounce. Okay, got the bounce, but did we have a trend shift? No, right? We came back down. Okay, so bounce does not equal trend shift. Bounce is just bounce. Tradable, which means we can trade this from 30,000 to 37,000, right? Come back to 37,000 very, very soon. Okay, where else did we get the bounce? Can you guys see my chart? Can you guys see my chart?
Yeah, no, I think it's good.
Could you chart Bitcoin? Man, we're focusing on Bitcoin at the moment. We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. So 4-day stochastics right over here. 4-day stochastics bottomed even on the 3K dip. When we broke down from 6K to 3K, bottomed. What happened? Massive recovery. Now, again, bounce does not equal recovery, does not equal trend shift. Okay, so what do you look for? Now you have your first signal. Okay, we're seeing things all come together. We're seeing volatility signal an expansion soon. We're seeing the bulls defend that candle. We're seeing the 4-day stochastics also bottom out. So things are looking for a nice bounce, right? And we're seeing that unfold. But what am I looking for? What am I personally looking for? Before I say this is it, I am not looking to be shorting Bitcoin. Okay, in fact, I think it'll be a little bit irresponsible to be shorting Bitcoin or even try to hedge Bitcoin at any levels, because mentally I got to protect myself too, right? I'm going to be very keen to start hedging Bitcoin around $50,000. If we see aggressive bounce, oh, Sean, this is an opportunity, hedge some of your Bitcoin. I've made those mistakes in the past, right? But I've also learned from those mistakes, like you guys saw in the COVID area, right? We do not stick to our guns and we do not stay stubborn. We'll come, you know what, let's just go to charts. We'll go to the what is this? The 12 hour. You know, I'll come back to this in a bit. This is the monthly. Okay, we've talked about the daily. We've talked about the volatility. We've talked about the weekly range. We talked about the weekly candle. Are you guys following? Now I want to talk to you guys about the big signal that you guys can be looking for, and keep your lives very, very simple on the monthly time frame to say, hey, you know what? This may actually trigger a long-term cyclical trend shift. So far, Krisha, before I go on, any questions from you?
No. So you just mentioned the thing of cyclical trend shift. And I think that's what we're sort of building towards right now, especially with the whole relief rally aspect of things, right? If you get on over to your weekly and stuff, that's when you really see it forming. So I don't think I don't think the time is here just yet. Yeah. But we're definitely grinding towards something here, and that's where you keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. So this is so Sean Nevin says 200 weekly. Yes, we're sitting on the 200 weekly exponential moving average. 200 weekly moving average is not far underneath. But the big question over here, guys, is when do you actually get bullish for one, you start leveraging a lot more aggressively than you otherwise would on your Bitcoin trades, and two, you make that decision that I will not be shorting Bitcoin whatsoever. Because at the moment, I'm completely fine shorting Bitcoin. I'm completely fine shorting Bitcoin, especially at the $37,000 region, right? We talked about $37,000 multiple times now, okay? That was a key level we marked out for you guys right over here. I have it marked out for you guys. It's also the 12-hour 200 exponential moving average. We'll be coming back to that soon. But what else is it, guys? It's actually your monthly 21 EMA, okay? The monthly 21 EMA is sitting currently at $36,781 to be a little bit more exact, okay? $36,781. So we have your 12-hour 200 exponential moving average there. We have key weekly levels over there. We have your monthly 21 EMA over there. And remember, we literally have a mango discount at the moment that says 21 under 21. By the way, heads up for those of you guys who have been looking out for a discount. We're running a discount on the Mango C program as well as all the indicators, 21% off as long as Bitcoin is underneath the 21 EMA. Okay, and that's essentially how I'm trading as well. Okay, I will be looking for shorts on Bitcoin only until we are underneath the 21 EMA. Okay, because historically, guys, it has not been the best idea to be bearish on Bitcoin on a macro perspective, on a macro perspective, while we are above the monthly 21 EMA. Look at that. Okay, underneath, sure, be bearish. You have some really nice trades, but while we are above, right, you're better off just saying, you know what, I'm looking to stay bullish because this could bounce off and keep going. Look at that entire trend of 2017. Okay, if you got back in, another better way to look at it is getting back into your Bitcoin aggression after we reclaimed the monthly 21 EMA. Okay, every time we reclaimed it, it's been a really, really nice move. Okay, so what was this move over here, guys? This was a 6,000% move. Okay, now remember, this is one of the ways that you can turn bullish and turn aggressive. We've been talking about other indicators too over here. Krisha found something great for you guys that she's going to be going over tomorrow, so stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. This is a really, really good signal that she found. You guys don't want to miss it. Even this bounce over here, okay? Even if you missed it over here, guys, there was a really nice bear trap over here that triggered of the green 55, and Mango's channel was born over here when I saw that trap get activated. Right over here, this is good, 145% move. And now the COVID rally where we reclaimed the monthly 21 EMA. What was that move? A good 600 to 700%, right? So I will be looking to get aggressive on my leverage longs and not be looking to short. I'll be trading only one direction on Bitcoin, and I'll perhaps be looking for shorts on altcoins because that will be the better trade once we reclaim the monthly 21 EMA. Reclaiming the monthly 21 EMA is going to be a big win for the bulls. More importantly, it's also going to line up with Krisha's thesis where she essentially marked out a potential fractal that played on Amazon, where we put in an M-like formation, consolidated underneath, we'd back bottom back up into the neckline, and then we continued on. Do I think Bitcoin's going to continue on in that same aggressive fashion? It depends on what the Fed does, and we'll be coming to that very, very soon. But either way, it's going to be a bullish signal if we can reclaim the monthly 21 EMA. It's lining up with a lot of other things. What Krisha has said, what Krisha is going to be talking about tomorrow as well. More importantly, guys, the weekly. Okay, I'm going to be switching on over to the weekly now. And you guys can actually follow this along on the dashboard. We do have the weekly Ichimoku pulled up right. In fact, I have it right here, right? So let me just go back here. You can just turn this on to come on over to your weekly. Oops, my bad. Let that load.
All right, you're on the right chart.
Yeah, you come on over to the weekly, guys, and turn on your Ichimoku on the right-hand side. Turn on your cloud, okay? Where's the bottom of the cloud coming in at? Where's the Tenkin coming in at? Okay, you guys may not be able to see it on the live stream over here, so I'm going to zoom in. In fact, you know what? I'll just go back to the chart so I can mark it out for you guys properly. This is the weekly. So weekly right here. This is the weekly. So where's the bottom of the cloud coming in at? 36,442. Where's the Tenkin coming in at? Right over here at 36,936. So we have the bottom of the cloud. We have the monthly 21 EMA. We have the weekly Tenkin. And where's the weekly 21 EMA, I wonder? And the weekly 21 EMA is slowly grinding its way down to 37,000 as well. So I want you all to tell me, what was the number I asked you guys to remember? Everyone in the chat. Krisha, you too, or you're gonna forget.
37,000. I know some of you low-key forgot. Didn't you?
Mark is like 0. Okay, exactly. 37,000. 37,000. Very, very simple. Okay. That's your big condition. Conditional horizontal now. Does 37,000 mean, hey, Bitcoin is definitely, most definitely going to reject off there and going to dump down? No, that's not what we are saying at all. What we are saying is that is the level that is going to be fought over on the next big fight, okay, between the bulls and the bears, okay? Remember, let's go back historically to when we were looking at the same signature on the bull side where the bulls lost, okay? This is what triggered us to stop saying bullish on Bitcoin, okay? The Tenkin Kijun retest, guys. The bulls had to not only break the top of the cloud, but we were looking for it to. So firstly, we start looking at the signature, guys, all the way when we bounce off the bottom of the cloud, okay? That's when we start looking at the signature. And we were looking for a bounce to break the top of the cloud. We got the retest. Let me zoom in. Got the retest. You guys might be thinking, I don't care what happened in the past, Sean. Tell me what happened now. To understand now, you guys need to first understand how we perfectly read the past, okay? This will help you and will help you with your future trades too when you no longer need Mango. You don't need to look at my freaking ugly face and Krisha over here.
You're a cutie. Tommy's a cutie, guys. Spam cutie in the chat.
Anyways, money fixes all problems, and you guys need to be able to always protect yourselves without needing Mango, okay? So over here, we were looking at this bounce off the bottom of the cloud. We were looking for it to break the top of the cloud. It did that, retested, but we weren't done yet. We said for that confirmation, we are looking for the bulls to defend this bear cross. And that defense would only come if price broke above the Tenkin, Kijun, and started living above it. We did not see that. And that gave us our signal like, you know what, can't get aggressive here. Cannot get aggressive here because this retest was rejected by the bears. The bears won this fight. Guys, every single weekly candle has been down after that. Every bull read it the way I did. And they ended up being the same, they ended up being on the same side of the bears. Because the bears were selling and the bulls were selling too. Right? All the bulls like me, we decide to either just not show up or sell, right? Think about it that way. Think about both sides because we did not see the confirmation we wanted. Now it's flipped around. Now it's on the bears to defend their retest, okay? If the bears reject this, again like they rejected here, again it's going to be the same story, guys. And I'll be looking for the weekly 200 moving average to get retested. So it's a if this then that. If the bears defend this, that's your short to look for this move. If the bulls reclaim this, you're looking for the C-SPAN trade to $48,000. Because if the bulls reclaim this in the next 2 weeks, it's going to line up with the monthly, likely also reclaiming its monthly 21 EMA. All right? Let me go put that on for you. Where is it? No, it's not here. It's right here. So think about it now. It's all unfolding, right, in your eyes? 2 weeks of weekly ichimoku trading into the Tenkin resistance, into the cloud. If we reclaim that, it may actually end up being a candle. This candle over here that you guys are seeing may actually end up being a green candle like this. Okay, I'm going to remove all my drawings, redraw that for you guys. We have 24 days. This candle may be a green candle that looks like this. Now picture that in your heads. Does this not look like your Amazon fractal?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's not activated yet though, guys. Remember. Yeah. Don't get excited.
So wait on that confirmation before you get excited. But so far, I think swing traders market's still 37K, yeah. So now question is, say we get rejected, we come back.
Stream over. That's all you guys need to know. Let's go. Let's wrap it up, guys. Let's call it. This is all you guys really need to. This is it. This is as simple as you guys need to keep it. Do you guys want to talk about lower time frames? Do you guys want to talk about the big signals on the lower time frames that I'm looking for on the 12-hour mostly, or do you guys just want to call it and enjoy your day? Class dismissed. Is it class dismissed time? I'm gonna put a poll.
What would be the confirmation of the fractal? It's basically what Sean mentioned about the monthly 21 EMA. We start taking back the monthly 21 EMA. That's when we can look for further upside. Perhaps the C-span trade that he just mentioned, or back up to the monthly 10 simple moving average. Where is the monthly 10 simple moving average coming in at? It's currently coming in at around $43,000.
Monthly 21 EMA is 36,000.
Yeah, so the monthly 10 SMA.
Ah.
So if we take back the 21 EMA, I'm saying to the 10 SMA, here we go.
Yeah.
That is going to be the major region of contention, in my opinion. That's when, if we manage to take that one back, I think the market trend changes drastically on the macro scale. Monthly 10.
There's a vote going on right now for class dismissed.
I'm trying to get them to vote. Let them vote first. Because it wouldn't be fair. I'm like, yeah, class dismissed, guys. I'm sitting right here.
Whoa, the yeses are coming in. If we get a 50-50 vote, I'll wrap up the stream soon. Because some people just get tired, right? I don't want to... I totally understand that, by the way. I totally understand that.
Totally fair.
Some people get tired.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you, John.
Great class today, yeah. It's all you honestly need to know, guys. Just keep it macro.
So I'll just quickly go over the 12-hour now. This is one of the things I've been talking about as well, over and over again. What we marked out this 12-hour range. Okay, again, I really recommend watching the stream on Friday. It was Saturday, a lot more compressed, and we talked about Ethereum and Sol as well. And I do want to go over what Mock just mentioned, so remind me, please, on the Discord channel. But we talked about the range that the 12 hours living within. Okay, bottom of the range is 28,000. Top of the range is 32,000, 31,800 to be a little bit more exact. Okay, underneath the range we have this tap zone / kill zone. Our thesis was essentially that if we break the bottom of the range over here at 28,000, we have two things to look forward to. Either we tap the zone and bounce, which would be bullish if we can break into the zone again, or if we close underneath, especially if we close the weekly underneath, that would be the kill zone, and I'd be looking for 21,000, 22,000, which would line up with the weekly 200 moving average as well. Okay, but at the moment we're going to the top of the range. Okay, but this, guys, also lines up with something else I asked you guys to keep an eye on, and I've been asking you guys to keep an eye on ever since it was in this region here, this red Kijun. Because I want you to listen to this too. Okay, because this might be educational for you. My thesis was I wanted the Kijun to come into equilibrium with the Tenkin, and that's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen only when price is consolidating. Philippe has been following me on this idea. Okay, so I want you guys to all listen to this too, because you can trade this on your altcoins as well. Okay, price bounces up, pulls the Kijun down, bounces back down, pulls the Kijun down. It just keeps consolidating, right? And the calculation of the Kijun is going to keep coming down, 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 and now it's right here. Now we're rejecting off the Kijun. What do we want to see next? We want to see the Kijun keep coming down, okay? We want to see the Tenkin keep drifting up. Price now will reject to the top of the cloud, likely. Retest the Tenkin. That's the buy. Okay, we have the Tenkin Kijun cross. Price retesting the Tenkin Kijun. Okay, we're looking for it to hold. The 21 EMA too, you want it to all come in there. Where's the 21 EMA at the moment? Let's go look. Okay, right there. It's already there. That's good. The Kijun needs to come down now. The Tenkin 21 EMA live above the Kijun. Price retested. Break into the cloud. I'll be looking for the move to the top of the cloud. Edge to edge trade. 200 moving average will likely come in here at the same time. It's all algorithmic. It happens all the time. A high probability setup. What will this line up with? Possibly the end of the month. Who knows, right? Maybe middle. Who knows? We'll see how long this takes. I really don't want to time that kind of thing. Not on the 12 hour at the very least. It happened a lot earlier, actually. Really depends on when.
That's actually a really, really good hypothesis play, guys. listen to that one, take note of that one. In fact,
again.
Especially if you're someone who actually follows Mango. Speaking of following Mango, make sure you guys smash the like button. Let's see what the likes are at right now. The likes, guys. Smash them likes. Keep them coming. Tell Sean that you really, really like this content today. Because I think there's so much. There's 66 likes and, 105 watching. Let's get those likes up, guys. But as far as your hypothesis play is concerned, so this is actually pretty cool. And I especially like the fact that you've given some merit to the possible rejection that we could see at cloud resistance overhead, right? And the bid would be on the cross of the Kijun and the Tenkin, that bullish cross between the two.
Yeah, I don't think we're jumping.
And more importantly, there's also what's really cool about this entire picture right now, up to $37,000, the number that Sean made you guys spam, is that there's also confluence played. Do you guys see the pattern on the chart right now? There's like there's a pretty big pattern on the chart, which is actually a very, very untidy cup and handle. There is volume to support it as well.
Yeah, I see it.
The neckline matches up with the resistance that we're currently up against.
So you'd mark it like this, Kusha? This is your cup and this is your handle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And if you look at the measured move, it'll take you to around some $36,000. But there's a lot pointing towards a break. And if we get that break, then I think...
What would the measured move take us to?
Let me go ahead and just mark it out for you guys.
35-ish? Because I wonder. Because honestly, if we do break out over here, I don't see us just continuing on over to. I think we reject at around 37K. And then come back down, test the bottom of the cloud.
Cloud resistance. That's where it takes us up to. 12-hour cloud resistance at around 36,370. 36,300.
So the measured move, this cup and handle is
so there's like a lot of confluence there.
The probability that we reject is if we break out immediately, guys. If we just break out right now, I think that the resistance take profit level at the very least is 37,000. Right. So let's see. Do we actually break? And if we can actually break above the cloud and close the monthly into that region, it's gonna be bullish. But the work needs to be done. So I think we can wrap up over here, Krisha. We've gone through the major things that I want to look at on Bitcoin. I don't want to confuse people too much. Again, just a quick recap through all the things that we're looking for. Weekly to take out its high over here, massive resistance level at around $32,000, as well as the high coming up right over there. The 4-day, we talked about all the 4-day stochastics. Okay, bottoming has led to a massive bounce. Okay, a very tradable bounce at the very least. And at the moment, the 4-day stochastics have crossed and bottomed out again. Okay, on BLX, the big signal will not come for us until we actually take out the monthly 21 EMA, which is coming in at $37,000. On the 12-hour time frame, we're looking for the Kijun to come into equilibrium with the Tenkin. If we break into the cloud after that, I'll be looking for that move to around $37,000 again, right? Lining up with the top of the cloud, also lining up with the 12-hour exponential moving average right over there. This purple line over here, guys. Turn off the ichimoku right over there. Okay, this purple indicator you guys are seeing, that is also lining up at around $37,000. So any bounce over here is going to be a rejection, in my opinion. First, if it bounces immediately, it's going to be a rejection at $37,000. That I can say is a very high probability trade. Very high probability trade. If we bounce from here, the cup and handle.
Yeah.
If we take our time, then there's a chance that we actually break through. But if we bounce here, it's a sell.
There's too much happening here. Your 4-day stokes and everything. Right. Like there's...
Okay. So Mock said that there's something on the Discord. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't joined our Discord yet, make sure you do. We've been adding some really cool features to our Discord, namely the automated report section. And yeah, so this is the seed chat automated report project right here. So Mock said that there's something interesting that triggered on the Ethereum. So those of you who are believe only Bitcoin and Ethereum reports, automated
Yeah.
reports are available, right? You guys don't see the rest of this, so we'll make them available for you guys over time. We're still, again, this is all in beta, alpha really, but let's see. These are I'll just give a quick explanation to you guys as to what is going on over here on these reports. Now I'll take a sip of water. There are two sections really to the report. The first section at the top is essentially telling you what are the good things that's happened on the current close and what are the bad things that have happened on the current close. Okay, the good and the bad. Then we talk about the second section is essentially the posturing of the trend, the posturing of the structure of the chart, right? So there may be good things happening, but the chart may be overall bearish, right? There may be bad things happening, but the chart may be overall bullish, right? So you guys need to come to your conclusions accordingly. So at the moment, the good that has happened is Ethereum USDT is only up barely 0.09%, right? Bad, none. Right? So literally nothing notable has happened on the current candle. But the posturing now is something where, so Mark, you said, is it on the weekly? The weekly, significant bearish event. Okay. So because we closed a weekly candle today, guys, we have two reports showing up, okay? We have a daily report based on what's happened on the daily candle and on the weekly report, okay? And the bad is, something bad has happened on the weekly report, okay? The silver death cross has just been activated. This is a bearish signal, okay? So the silver death cross, guys, is essentially when the 21 EMA crosses underneath the 55 EMA, right? And you can go ahead and look at the chart right over here. There's also an automated chart that gets spit out for you guys whenever there's a significant event, okay? And we just got a silver death cross right over here. Okay, looking really, really bad for Ethereum right now. Usually, though, I will say this, when you get the silver death cross, there's a chance that you may retest the death cross, okay? There's a good chance actually, that you may retest the death cross, and then that's the big test as to whether the bears want to see continuation or do they actually just give the death cross up to the bulls, right? So be very careful on this, okay? Don't look to short the death cross immediately. You want to be shorting the bounce of the death cross, okay? So yeah, bear signal, 21 EMA, yeah, we already talked about it. However, it would be prudent to wait for another candle to get confirmation. Exactly what I just said, okay? So what is the bullish posturing of Ethereum right now? Golden cross is still active and confirmed. The ichimoku is still green. This is a bullish trend signal. And the bearish posturing is that the Tenkin Kijun cross, the TK cross is also confirmed. So we have the silver death cross and we have the TK bearish cross, guys. I'd be a bit careful on Ethereum, okay? So that's what the report is telling you guys. Again, these reports are available to you guys for free if you guys join the Discord. Again, available at themangoway.com/Discord. It's really, really convenient to read when you wake up in the mornings, okay, if you don't want to go to the charts. So yeah, with that, Kusha, any final thoughts or should we wrap up?
Bitcoin rallies. I think the altcoins are going to rally. So for those of you actually looking for short positions on the altcoins, I say wait on a better bid. Ethereum right now is giving me vibes of it wanting to rally alongside Bitcoin. Predominantly, if there's an exercise that you guys want to do, if you guys have time, the same Stokes play on that Sean discussed on the 4-day time frame on Bitcoin works out pretty well for Ethereum as well. Go ahead and check it out. 4-day Ethereum Stokes. Check out those crosses there on the bearish zone. You'll find something very interesting. So yeah, be careful. Look for better bids if you're looking to short.
So yeah, Mog Luta just did mention that I mentioned Bitcoin dominance, and I mentioned a few other things too. I want to scroll up and find those charts. Oh yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and follow this entire thing. So we talked about how Solana is also likely looking to put in like a bounce like formation. It was putting in a falling channel, I believe. Right, where do we mark it out for you guys? Yeah, right over here. Did Solana bounce? Could you check? Probably did. It did. It probably did. Actually, I haven't checked.
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything too crazy on it. Again, so we were talking about how Solana may actually test eventually up to around the $50 region.
Yeah.
But that $50 region is likely going to end up again over here. Sol BTC not looking good. The $50 region is essentially going to be a sell, because if you look at also the dynamic, right, each time we've come and tested the dynamic on the 12-hour time frame, it has been a sell. So even if we do break that, it only leads us to the daily dynamic and the weekly levels. It's just a sell against the Bitcoin pairing, okay, against the Bitcoin pairing. So Bitcoin dominance is what I talked about. That's what I wanted to bring up with you guys. Again, this is just the wrap up of the stream, guys, so do forgive me. I'm going through I'll just bring it up on the chart. Join the Discord, guys. It's really hard for me to pull up the actual charts I posted, but if you guys keep up with the Discord throughout the day, it'll be a lot easier for you guys. What I'm going to do with the Bitcoin dominance, guys, is I'm going to pull up my inverted Bitcoin dominance chart for you guys, because that's how I've been reading the altcoins, mainly on the 4-day time frame for you guys. This is something we've been doing for a while, and we've had this horizontal, this red horizontal over here, right? Ever since we broke into this range back in May 2021. So this was last May, and we said that, hey, underneath this zone over here, altcoins are bearish. Above this zone, altcoins are bullish. And what do you know, guys? Right over here, altcoins have broken under the zone, spent 3 4-day candles, which is 12 days, and then another 3 candles going down, right? So 3 4-day candles of consolidation, so 12 days of consolidation, and then 12 days of down. So altcoins have been getting wrecked essentially for the past 3 weeks plus more, right? So really for a month now, alts have been getting destroyed against Bitcoin, right? So this formation over here, guys, will get even more ugly if we actually we've already broken this diagonal line, but if we actually break past this zone over here, so this measured move is actually lining up with this zone. If we break underneath the zone over here at 0.02%, likely going to come deeper down, so be careful. That also lines up with actual Bitcoin dominance, which is the non-inverted chart, making its move all the way up somewhere around here. So be very, very careful. We are sitting at some massive Bitcoin strength at the moment. A lot of narrative is going Bitcoin's way, and altcoins are being sold into. I'm seeing a lot of like no coiners, which is no Bitcoiners, I guess, cave and basically sell all their alts into Bitcoin. And we will be getting into alts when the time is right. Perhaps we will be reconsidering buying altcoins around the 50% level or somewhere above. If we break past this zone though, if we break past the 50% zone, we won't touch alts until 58, and then next level is 70. So these are the next levels. So again, I'll dump all my altcoins. Whatever altcoins I do buy, I'll dump if we break past the 50 zone, and then I'll retry at 58. If we break 58, I'll retry at 71. Very, very simple, right? Very, very simple.
Good stuff. Bitcoin dominance so far has been a spectacular guide in really sort of keeping you on the right side of Bitcoin versus altcoins. So don't neglect that chart.
Indeed. All right. Anything? Let's take a quick look at the dashboard to see if there's any interesting trends. Krisha is really good at finding opportunities on the dashboard. Krisha, anything you're seeing that is notable? Ethereum volatility is down at 29. AVAX volatility is down at 30. These are all indicating big moves to come. Possible bounces on AVAX. These trends have been going for a long time. So either we see massive downside continuation, but these are against the USD pairings. If the equilibrium against Ichimoku is, let's go check actually. Let's check AVAX. I want to check what their equilibrium against the Ichimoku is. Anyways, it's feeling like a bounce. Tenkin, look at the Tenkin. Okay, so you want to look at the distance between the Tenkin and the Kijun, guys. When it goes that out of equilibrium, right? Any reclaim of the Tenkin is likely going to push price all the way up to the Kijun. That's a potential bounce from $25 all the way to 50, right? So be careful on the USD pairing. Potential bounce, potential. We do have some sort of falling channel here. So this is how you can use the dashboard, guys, to your advantage. When you spot volatility like this, trend short, and the returns have been so high for so long, and the trend has been going for so long. So reversal means the trend was given to you 31 days ago, right? And you've had 50% gain since then, right? And now volatility is compressing. You don't want to see volatility compress really when the trend has been so aggressive. It could mean a bounce or could mean continuation. That's when you either go to your lower time frames. Let's go to the lower time frames and check what's going on. And the lower time frames are big. 22 hours ago, yesterday, it flipped long, right? So lower time frames are beginning to shape into that bullish posture. So you could still see a bounce, by the way, and the trend on the higher time frame still be short, right? So that could be telling you either, hey, don't go short on AMAX here, or at the very least, if you're short on AMAX already, maybe take some profits out, right? Take some profits out. So that's an example. Let's go to the daily. BNB is also low wall. Doge. Doge. Let's go check out Doge, guys. Same story, but interesting. This is a weekly zone for Doge. Yeah, Doge could bounce here, guys. Look at that. This could be a really strong bounce for Doge. There's a good trade already. Yeah. That's a 50% move to the Tenkin. Every test of the Tenkin has been rejected though, so I wouldn't hold into the Tenkin. 21 EMA right there too. Yeah, this could bounce to 12 cents.
I think the altcoins definitely see a pretty decent bounce here, guys. Be careful. Be careful.
Alrighty, guys. Kusha, I'm gonna let you wrap up the stream. Give them your final thoughts. And
I think you've pretty much covered everything in terms of the one bullish. I mean, we have multiple bullish signatures that we've found as far as Bitcoin's turns are concerned. But there was one that we found on the fundamental standpoint of things, which I will discuss again tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys do not want to be missing tomorrow's stream, by the way. Kusha is going to be going over what she discussed on Friday again with you guys. And yeah, this is the time to be focusing, guys. Focus. And again, any final I always forget to talk. Ooh, last things. Keep an eye on yields, guys. Keep an eye on yields. Last thing. Okay, yields have been have me a little bit concerned. Okay, this also lines up with the fact that we may get rejected at 37K. Okay, yields have been rallying. Okay, and this is going to be putting stress on the risk markets. What we want to see is long term. So this is a falling channel, right? I explained what a falling channel to you guys in the beginning of stream. It broke towards the upside, essentially ended the downtrend on the daily time frame, but we haven't really started an uptrend just yet. If we do start an uptrend, it's going to be bad. But if we actually break down over here and put in another lower high and then keep going back down, what we want to see long term is yields come down to around I don't want to get too aggressive to say 2%, but around that level, right? Around 2.4 to 2%. Once we start seeing yields come down to around those levels, that's when we can breathe a lot safer, right? But a lot easier. But until then, I'd be a little bit more careful. Okay, be careful. Don't look for big long-term trend trades at the moment. Is what I'm trying to say. Don't look for big long-term trend trades. This is not the time. Okay. And yeah, final thing, again, I want everyone to remember, monthly 21 EMA is underneath, price is underneath the monthly 21 EMA. So while that is running, remember that we are having a discount, 21 under 21. You get a 21% discount on all our programs as long as Bitcoin is underneath the monthly 21 EMA. With that, I think we should be... Yeah,
we should wrap it up now. 37,000, guys, is the golden number. We start living over 37,000, that coupon expires.
Cheers,
that 37K. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, for those of you who did not smash the like button, go ahead and do so. For those of you who are not in the Discord chat yet, come on in. Join the Discord chat at themangoway.com/Discord. I believe there is a link in the description below. So go ahead, check it out, join the fam, and we will see you guys tomorrow with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy